Hey, Annie. I'm going to go ahead and start over. I just started recording. What we're doing is we're working on the Earth Chakras, and we're removing the weeds, and we're nourishing the plants. We're nourishing really the souls of the planet, and we're removing all of the weeds, and we're clearing out all the poisons, because poisons have been put on our plants. And so we're clearing out the poisons. We're watering the garden with love, peace, joy, and happiness. So we started off at out Mount Shasta, and we're releasing the weeds. We're clearing the bio weapon attack, right? And clearing the poisons. And so just imagine doing that. And as you know, all the earth chakras connect, all the ley lines. So we're helping the whole planet by doing this. And us being in Mount Shasta also has to do with our family, our blood, our power, limitless energy, being grounded, not being confused and pulled out of our energy, being grounded in our power is so important. And also has to do with money, abundance. So right now in Mount Shasta, just think about all of those energies, things being cleared out. Clearing out selfishness, materialistic, lack of self-esteem, feeling insecure, and head in the clouds. If you think about that, so many spiritual people are so pulled out of their power, their heads in the clouds. They want to be out of this. We can't win it that way. We've got to bring our energy into the planet. We got to bring heaven on earth. We've got to be here. We've got to ground. We've got to connect. We can't be up there in the clouds. We've got to bring our energy into the now. So focus on that. And whatever else is coming up and you're typing in the window, focus on it. You know, go ahead and open your mic and say it.
I was in Mother Mary's house. Hi.
Hi, I love Mother Mary's house. Remember that? I talked to Jesus there.
Yeah, she wasn't there, I think. Like her energy wasn't there, but it's interesting that I went there and I just saw your message. Wow, I was able to catch it. It's amazing.
Oh, so you're out and about then? You're not at home?
No, I'm at home. I just came.
Oh, you just returned. Okay. All right. So let's focus on that. Let's release all those weeds. Yes, clearing earth from poisons, absolutely. And when you want to flush poisons out of your body or anything, what do? You had tons of light, you had lots of water. So love.
Do we have activations on anger apart from releasing anger of God, anger towards God?
Sure. Yeah, anger and resentment. God's just watching us. We're playing a game. When your child's playing a game, what do? You hope they win, right? You give them pointers if they want them, right? But you let them play the game. It's just a game, you guys. Win or lose, we still live once we quit playing the game. It's just, did we win the game? We came here to win. The game's harder, I think, than it's ever been. And it's the dark's been winning for 10,000 years. We haven't won a game yet in the last 10,000 years. It's time to win. And I have complete confidence that we're going to win. Remember, I can play Scrabble and win, and I can't spell. How do I do that? Doesn't matter. It's the power behind it, right?
The illusion of the separation of God.
Absolutely. Let's clear that. Because God's right here. God says yes. God's here. God's inside of all of us. God, we are God. It's just the illusion that we're not, and that we don't have the power. You know, God says, when you believe in me, you can move mountains, right? So when you believe in me, we can clear the virus off the planet. We can clear the attacks that is happening on light workers and on really the whole world. And the fear and the separation. The game just stepped up because it's time to really play. It just got real. And it's time to get really knowing we're going to win, getting in our power. You know, being knocked out for the last several weeks is.
How are you now?
Has taught me to really get in my power so much
How are you
more.
now?
Still
Better?
recovering, but I'm getting better and better. And every day I'm all, fuck you, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done playing that game. I've learned enough. I have compassion now. I have, you know, I get it. I get how real it is for a lot of people. And I'm done playing it. Now I'm ready to be in service of it, you know? So that's where I'm at now. And like I said, I know I agreed to play it. Well, now, fine, I've done it. And I now no longer agree or give my permission to play it anymore. I'm done playing it. I'm ready to play a different part of it from a different strength and understanding. And that's where I'm in now. But you know, and it really teaches you, and it's taught me a lot of what's going on in the world, because you guys have just been so disconnected. You know, I show up and I teach and I watch pelicans and I go swimming, and, you know, I live my heaven on earth. And then I got thrown into this. I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. And I think I needed to go, holy shit, this is crazy, to really get in my power, to really be of service. So I'm here, I'm showing up, I'm ready. This is all we gotta do. Go ahead.
Something came across the test energy. Test, put yourself to the test, put yourself to the test.
Yeah. All right, let's clear that. I'm done with the test.
Yeah, you don't
Let's
have to
graduate the test and totally frickin' get in our powers to be of service as leaders in this, to help people, because we're all leaders in our country with light workers. Thank you. So the energy of the sacral chakra is aggressive, violent, emotional, self-serving, manipulative, frozen with fear, sexual guilt, barriers of emotions and untrust. So these are energies of the sacral chakra and of the planet. So let's work on clearing that.
Can you say it again? Barriers of emotions, non-trust, sexual guilt.
Yeah, let me see. Resentful, freezes with fear, sexual guilt, buried emotions, untrusting, self-serving, manipulative, sexual objects, which there you go, that's the, you know, aggressive, violent, self-serving. That's a lot
Sabotaging,
of, huh?
self-sabotaging.
Yeah. So just imagine doing that in the chakras. Lake Titicaca. God, I want to go there. That's one place I want to go
Me
in
too.
Peru. I never made
Me
it.
too. Me too.
Maybe we can meet each other there.
Remember, we had chosen to go there years ago.
Yeah, well, I went with Judy.
Cool.
I was supposed to be there for 3 weeks and I know I got sick on the Amazon and I went home. I never made it to Lake Titicaca because I was in my bleeding heart.
If we
So
do it
all of
on,
that energy.
can we do this on our relationships as well?
Of course. We're working on the world. We're also working on ourselves. We are the world. So any of those energies you have within, let's release them.
All of it.
Yeah. And then we're also pulling these energies and these belief systems out of the ley lines from the chakras. It's interesting. I invited everybody and I've got 3 very powerful ladies with me. It's cool. So as we're doing this on Lake Titicaca, we're also working on Mount Shasta at the same time and all the other chakras. But remember, we're weeding the planet. We're clearing out the poisons. And then we're activating the immune system of the planet. Activating the antibodies. Okay, Israel. Arias Rock and Olgas. I know I just butchered that, but that is lack of personal energy, low self-esteem, self-consciousness, confusion, insecurity, workaholic, resents authority, superiority, inferiority complex. So any of those belief systems on yourself and in the world, that's like, you know, lack of power, lack of, you know, being, doing whatever you're told to do, you know, fear of authority. Yeah, obedience. You know, and while we're doing this, also think of your town, think of your country, think of your family. Heart chakra. I know this one very well. Very critical, mood swings, manic depression, tension, paranormal or paranoid, feeling unloved, sorry for oneself, afraid to let go. You know, there's a lot of people afraid to let go of what they know. Fear of the future, fear of being loved. Fear of being destroyed, self-protection. I'm also going to throw in Black Magic Puppet Master here. You know, I saw this vision a couple weeks ago of this marionette over the planet. Let's cut the marionette strings. The puppet won't play if we cut the strings, right? Let's cut the strings. Whew. Seeing that go through, I just saw myself in the Abbey standing on the Michael and Mary ley line, standing in the garden, it's just like. So imagine we're standing on these different ley lines and these different chakra, and we're just removing all of this energy and these belief systems, just like we do from ourselves, right? We release these from ourselves and then it's just gone. Well, we're doing the same thing with the planet and ourselves right now. And imagine that's going through all the ley lines.
And it's amazing how the tour is. That's somewhere tour.
The Abbey's my place. I like the tour, but the Abbey's my place.
But when you go to tour, it activates everywhere you have gone. It's a very
Yeah.
different energy. Like it's not about whether or not it's beautiful. It's just the way
Yeah.
affects all of the other visits.
Okay, throat chakra. That is Egypt, right?
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, it is.
just the fifth chakra, phonics, voice.
Yeah, we're on the fifth chakra.
Ah,
Pyramids of Giza and Mount Olives.
that's fifth chakra, yeah, phonics.
We haven't gone there yet. Chala, we never made it to Mount Olives.
Okay.
But Giza. So,
Tamra, they were making some rituals a couple of days ago, and it was astrologically a specific day. And I think there were
hey,
black
let's
magic.
wait. Let's go through this and then let's talk. Okay, I want to finish getting through this meditation.
Okay.
I'm unable to express thoughts, being a coward, unreliable, manipulative, again, self-righteous, talks excessively, arrogant, forced opinions on others. So let's clear all of that. Mind fog. I like mind fog. Yeah. The will to live. This is huge. A lot of people don't have the will to live. They're overwhelmed. They don't have the will or the power to fight. They're so overwhelmed by the pain and the sorrow and the sadness and the fear. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, so let's go to the third eye. And that is in Stonehenge right now. And that's meek, afraid of success, oversensitive, schizophrenia, esoterical, arrogant, manipulative, dogmatic, talks down to others. So they think they're superior. So any thought of being superior, spiritual ego. You can imagine you're right in the middle of Stonehenge, inside the stones, you guys. Extremely power. Let's also do the Day of the Dead and Heaven's Gate. Interferes. Reclaiming your power. And then Tibet, Mount Kailash is the crown chakra. And the crown is really, it's just like giving up, no joy of life. Melancholy, so it's, just thoughts are in the past, not in the now or the future. Frustrated, manic, depression, unrealized power. We all have unrealized power, and it's really time for us to get in our power. So let's clear all of that. Oh. Let's clear this for a minute, and I've got some stuff to say, and we can talk. So imagine all the chakras around the world, clearing all these different energies, said and unsaid. So clearing these energies through ourselves, through our towns, through our countries, through our collective consciousness and that the collective consciousness of the world. All the power centers within ourselves. Releasing the mind matrix. Alchemy of the third, fourth, and fifth dimension. God hates us all. The energy of abandonment. Okay, and I'm just picking up or got the energy or the programs of Germany, what happened in Germany where they were snuffing everybody out. That's the energy that's going on right now. We need to clear that energy. Yeah, Austria, Australia. Also Vietnam. I mean, all the power centers in the countries where they've snuffed out half the population or killing off the population. War energy. And then also other pandemics through the years. We're just puppets in the puppet master game. Let that go. Yeah, parasites. I like that. We have no power. We can't move forward. We're just puppets. You know what I mean? It's totally clear all that. It's clear the energy of celebration of war. I don't know about your country, but in the United States, all the freeways and everything are named after wars or generals. And that's our holidays too. Smoke screen, yeah. Unmasked. Okay, release any and all fears of death. Opening up to the divine, being seen, being heard, and knowing you are a miracle worker. Claiming that power, claiming that energy, claiming that right. Your crown. Receiving your crown. What else from Key? Bring it on, guys. Fear of all, releasing it. Your material needs are now taken care of. Everything's coming in. Flow, complete and total flow of health, of life, of power. Being able to speak up, being seen, being heard, being loved, unconditional love, compassion, empathy, free of taking it on. Very clear on that, you guys. Being joyful, full of self-esteem, your personal power, peace of mind, activating the peace of mind. The Lyra brought this to me. It's absolutely incredible. You know, helpful friends, helpful people, allowing yourself to receive help. You know, you think you're not all alone. You're not. You got helpers from all kinds of dimensions right here, right now, helping you. Just ask. But you don't want to give the power to them. Hey, you got to do this. No, stand behind me, help me, lock arms with me. Let's see love. Let's see power. Let's see light. Let's see the gold light. The rainbow energy going through all of the chakra centers and all the ley lines through the planet. Mastering of oneself, manifesting abundance, limitless energy, bringing all that energy in now. Activating all the crystals around the planet with this energy. And I also see dragons showing up, activating the fire on the ley lines and the crystals.
I see the dragons.
Breathe in your pillar of light. Seeing universal life grid around the whole planet. Plugging that in. Anything else you guys can think of personally? I'm gonna go ahead and start a new recording for this.